For the first time in history, you can go and buy tokenized stocks on the Solana blockchain. This is massive news. Let's get amongst it, and I'll show you how it's all done. So you can go and swap some useless for some Tesla, if you're so inclined. This was brought to you by Xstocks, partnering with Kraken, Bybit, Solana, and some other partners here. One thing I'll mention a little bit later is 55 Xstocks across 185 countries or over, trade 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, year round, so probably not on the weekends. Yeah. Some of the available ones we've got is like Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Google, Coin, Circle, Strategy, was MicroStrategy, now Strategy. And Solflare has said that they're accessible 24/7. So we might have to see what happens on the weekend, if it happens or not. The thing is, a token 2022 standard, you can go and update permissions. So you could say, all right, from this time, Eastern Standard Time, New York time, you can't trade until the market's open again on Monday, or something along those lines. I'm not actually entirely sure, but that may happen. Dividend yielding as well, touch on that a little bit later, and one-to-one backed. At xstocks.com/products, you can see the stocks. So hopefully everyone that's watching this makes it this cycle and continues to do well in future years. But if not, this is where you could be working. Maybe you want to get some stocks of McDonald's, just even for the memes, to be perfectly honest. Robinhood, which is really cool. You never know. There could be GameStop did really, really well 2021 with a short squeeze. There might be something that happened here, and this will allow crypto degen traders to get on board far easier than all this Robinhood stuff and provide liquidity, which we'll cover as well. If you go to dupe.ag, you can go and buy some. Of course, you can buy in your Phantom wallet and Solflare, my preferred wallet, Solflare. There is, of course, the swap fee. But if you're doing massive amounts, you're probably going to go directly to dupe. Otherwise, I think it's really cool just to be jumping into Solflare. You can go to stocks, and that way you can just see the legitimate ones like that. I reckon a little bit of this would be worthwhile. I don't have much in here. Get a little bit of Tesla, swap, confirm. So easy. And you already know that it's a legitimate one because they've been whitelisted in a sense. Tesla, look for that green. Bam, bam. Easy. You can go to Camino.swap. You can go and find them here as well. Go buy some Apple stock if you want. And as mentioned, Solflare has said that when a dividend works, when a dividend happens, it goes to the stock kind of like an LST. So you'll still have one, but it actually says you'll now have 1.1. I guess that's the nature of the dividend process. Camino's also said you'll be able to borrow against these assets. So maybe start to rotate into something that you have a little bit of conviction in, a Tesla, Apple, Nvidia. Who knows if they get serious dips, and you'll be able to borrow against that asset as well. Now, in terms of LPing, your opportunity right now is Radium if you want to provide some liquidity. And it's not bad. Like Tesla, USDC, you can see that getting a decent rate pump here of 20% per year. It ends the end of the month of July, so 28th of July. And it could be worthwhile. As an example, Circle stock is incentivized as well. You can see which ones are currently incentivized with rewards. In terms of Meteora, it is not currently live. SatMonkey says it's not. Integration soon. When? TM soon. Last thing I'll just touch on is make sure you're using the right contract address. You can't have any indication if you go to GMGN and see which ones are correct. And when you have a chart that looks like this, because there's a lack of data beforehand, it is a legitimate token, but you can't necessarily tell. This is like phishing like this. So I would much rather, just for safety, you come all the way back to Xstocks for now, or directly to dupe, copy it, and then jump in here, paste it, and then go ahead and go and do all your TA stuff as an idea. So that's that. Now that we've covered this, learn some technical analysis, maybe some fib tools, which we've covered before many times. And good luck with these tokenized stocks. I think this is certainly the future. This is really what real world assets are all about.